Kashim Shettima, vice presidential candidate uh, to Bola Tinubu, has been speaking speaking lately. He's been speaking, but we've not been hearing the principal, the interim principal speaking. He has not been saying anything. This shows what a lot of people have been insinuating. He's been speaking. At some point, he told us that Ashwaju is going to lead good give good leadership like Abacha, and people are wondering that what does this man mean? Now he's telling us that oh, all of you who are worried about or bothered about Islamization, that's nothing like that. That forget about it. Kashim Shettima, vice presidential candidate on the platform of the All Progressives Congress, has said the party's presidential candidate Bola Tinubu will not Islamize Nigeria if he becomes president in 2023. He's not lying. He promised. The APC presidential candidate Tinubu and his running mate Senator Shettima are Muslims. The issue has sparked a national debate over whether it is ideal for a party to present a same-faith presidential ticket. The primate of the Church of the Anglican Communion, Most Reverend Henry Ndukuba, on Thursday described the choice of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC to field Muslim presidential and vice presidential candidates in the 2023 election as an affront to Christians. The primate called on Nigerians to reject the party and vote it out, adding that APC's decision to go with a same faith ticket was a calculated plot to Islamize Nigeria. NAN reports. The cleric insisted that if Nigerians vote for the party, religious and social discrimination and open public enforcement of the Sharia law will be done in some parts of the country. However, the APC vice presidential candidate on Thursday at the 96th anniversary lecture of the Yoruba Tennis Club described the controversy over the Muslim ticket of the party as not necessary. He said Tinubu's wife, Remi, is not only a Christian but a senior pastor, a pastor, of the Redeemed Christian Church of God as well, noting that there is a religious diversity in Tinubu's household. Shettima said, some of Asiwaju's children are Christians. How can you convince someone that Asiwaju is going to Islamize Nigeria when he did not Islamize his own family? Tori, we don't hear. Now story with that. Tinubu cannot speak for himself about his own family. The signs are there if you want to see them. Just like I said, this man has been speaking. This Shettima has been speaking lately, speaking so loud lately. Shettima is doing nothing apart from exposing the religious weakness of Tinubu, because only a weak Muslim or Christian will allow some of his children on his religion and some in another different religion. How is Islamization even possible? Nigeria already have Islamic laws in operation in our constitution. So which Islamization are you referring to again? Do you know that with this incident about blasphemy that really happened, even all the bad things that have been happening in this country, this man has not been saying anything. Tinubu has not been saying anything. And we know the position of Muhammad Buhari on this whole issue. We know his stand, especially when the incident of Deborah happened. We know what they stood for. We don't even need any sister to tell us with their action. Till today, how can something of that barbaric thing happen in a country and they could not apprehend the person up to this moment, and you are telling us that they don't know what they are doing? It's because of the shout, it's because of the alarm, because of the the outcry of people. That is why it has been so difficult for them to do it. We know what is happening. You can tell us some cock and bull stories. We know a lot of things that have been happening. So if people are beginning to say some things, they are not just opening their mouths to say nonsense. Mr. Shettima, we have gone beyond that now. The reason why many of us don't even want Tinubu is that he cannot even cut down the cost of governance. Once in Aso Rock, it has never been part of his antecedent. What is killing this country is the high cost of governance and the inflated price of projects. We need a president who can discipline himself and people around him. Peter Obi has done it before, and he's still capable of doing it. This is Olugbenga Sunday Salako who is saying that, well, true, Tinubu will not Islamize Nigeria, but you will. Tinubu is not the problem. You are. Okay. You can say that to God. Tinubu was arrowhead of the woes befalling Nigerians today because he convinced with his cronies. He connived with his cronies and brought this government to be. And since then, he has deliberately refused to speak. Exactly my point. That was what exactly I said. What I said. He's not been saying anything. He has not been saying anything against the e-policies of this government, all because of his selfish and greedy ambition. God forbid APC ruling this country again. Where nobody is afraid of Tinubu, people are afraid of the man who told lawyers that he has assigned the economy to his boss, while he himself takes charge of what makes the president the commander-in-chief. I tell you are the problem and not even Tinubu. Why didn't you people allow him choose a Christian from the north? Because you know he is old and not feeling too well. You think we are fools? You think so? That will not be my problem. My problem, I'm sick, I'm tired of APC government. They have a lot of baggages. So this issue of Muslim tickets is not what they should be talking about, because as it is now, there's no going back. Because we've gone past that stage. There's no going back. Nigerians should know that, okay, that one is on one side. There are other baggages which people are talking about. Forget Muslim tickets. We know your antecedents, and there's nothing you can say that will change anybody's mind. And somebody is saying, and you are being reminded that if you could assign the role of the president to yourself, hey, that one had something. Oh. Well, desperation is a very dangerous thing in life, and the worst mistake anyone will make is not a learning from the mistakes of others. Nigerians, wake up, SOG. Tinubu will lose the north in trying to please or appease the south. They are losing the hardcore north. Vote for Bala Tinubu is not for bandits. In other hand, vote for Bat is for Shettima, the chief supporter of Boko Haram. Obedience is better than sacrifice, from Ogun Muditi. Well, I'm not even afraid of what to do this and that to Nigeria. That it is not my concern, but Tinubu won't be the president. Let it be free and fair, and let Obi go and lead us. Let us give him. What will happen if he is no more? You seem dangerous to have as a VP. Nothing will happen to Tinubu. All I pray is that if this thing is going to be a problem to us, they will not win. Nothing will happen to him. God will keep him. It is you people's plan, but it cannot work in Nigeria. But you will, if it does not Islamize Nigeria, but you will, Shettima, because that is why you have always wanted what you have always wanted. So it's good for you choosing a sick man to be there when all command will come from you. How are we going to fix education, economy, and our political structure? Which political structure are they talking about? Let us have this nonsense about let's forget about this nonsense about religion. We can't take that risk, abeg. If he doesn't do it, you are going to persuade him to do it. You can never be trusted because you look more dangerous. You look more dangerous than Tinubu himself. Okay. Well, that is how we were told in 2014 that Buhari has a daughter who was married to an Igbo man. Lie no go kill now. Lie no go kill now. Okay. We don't hear.